Back in April, I shared my Costco plant haul with you, and the plant that I was most excited about was these Lies and Lipstick Daylilies. They're these baby pink ones with the dark pink edge, the ruffled petals with the outline, and that deep pink throat. Well, they're finally blooming, and they look nothing like this picture. And the worst part is, they're not the only ones, and I'm having some buyer's remorse. Let's dig in. I saw these Lies and Lipstick Daylilies first at my wholesaler, and I was going to order 50 of them. Luckily for me, they sold out almost right away, and I was crushed. It was love at first sight. Then I was walking through Costco and I saw this package, and I was over the moon. I bought a bunch of them to put into a garden that has flowers in different shades of pink and purple. I also figured I would pot up and sell a few to test the market and see if they were a big seller for my backyard business and if I should buy more for next year. Well, thankfully, I didn't order them wholesale because, they are not like the picture at all. I was so excited about these daylilies. I potted them. I made sure they had the perfect amount of water. I fertilized them with the best fertilizer I could find. And I watched and watched and waited. And I was so excited when I saw these big, beautiful buds. And then they finally bloomed, and I was like, what? So tell me, my friends, does this look like this to you? To me, this one is a baby pink with a darker pink or even a red. But this is more of an orange with a burgundy throat. And while the petals are nicely ruffled, there's not much of an outline like there is in this picture. I also don't think that this color is gonna work in the garden where I was planning on placing it, which presents a bit of a problem. So at this point, I have a couple of different options. I could list these for sale on Facebook Marketplace. I could dig a new garden, which is never a bad idea, and fill it with other flowers that will match with this daylily. Or I could return it to Costco. Could you imagine me walking in with these huge plants and being like, I want my money back, but you gotta give me the pots because I paid for those too. So I need your opinion. What do you think of these daylilies? I'm not sure right now if I don't like them because they're different than what I expected, but if I would have liked them otherwise. So tell me, what do you think? Do you think that these are pretty? If you were walking through a garden center or saw these on Facebook Marketplace, would you buy them? My break-even price for these potted lilies is about $5. They were $3.50 a plant through Costco, and then once I added the pot, the soil, and the fertilizer, I feel like I'm in about $5. So if I sold them, I would need to sell them for about $6 or more each. Do you hear my cat? But this isn't the only, this is Ollie. Say hi, Ollie. This is not the only daylily that came out different than the picture on the package. During the same shopping trip, I also bought these daylilies. This dark purple one is called Face of the Stars. And it also looks really different than the picture. What do you think? They're pretty, and I think I'm going to put these in the garden where I was planning on putting the Lies and Lipstick, but you can see that the purple is more of like a lavender with a peach stripe and not this dark purple that they show on the picture. Now I have to say, with all of the other plants that I bought from Costco, The astilbe, the clematis, the hostas, they were dead on for the pictures, but that wasn't the case with the daylilies, which kind of surprised me. But like I said, I saw the pictures originally from my wholesaler, and they had the same pink hue that the package from Costco had. And scrolling through the internet, most places that are selling lies and lipstick are marketing them as that same pink, although there is a few that had them as being closer to the color that they bloomed in. So I'm not really angry with Costco. I feel that it's definitely more of a marketing thing. But if you were planning on going all in on some daylilies, you may want to buy a small package first before you invest a ton of money in massive amounts for your garden or for a business. Now, if you're not really familiar with daylilies, I'll tell you that they are one of the easiest flowering perennials to grow. They need very little fertilizer, very little maintenance. One of the really good things about both of these daylilies, even though they're different colors than what I expected, is that they're reblooming. So they're blooming now, and then they'll rebloom again later in the season. Once your blooms are spent, you can see that these have lots of buds on them. So these will bloom for a week or two. These are called daylilies because typically the flowers only last one day. So they don't make great cut flowers, but they do look really pretty in the garden. And usually they succession bloom. So you'll have one bloom one day, and then a day or two later, when that bloom fades, you'll get a new one. Once all of the blooms on your stalk are spent, if you clip it, it will be faster to rebloom if you've bought a reblooming variety. Woo! Be nice, buddy. If you've bought a reblooming variety, not all daylilies are rebloomers, so you definitely want to check the package of the ones that you're buying. When it gets closer to the end of the season, if you leave the spent flower stalk, you'll get seeds from your daylily, which can be replanted. Now, seeds are not going to be exact replicas of the daylily that you planted. The plant from the seeds will be different because it only has some of the same genetic makeup, but you might find a new and better variety or a color you've never dreamed of. When planting daylilies, if you plant them about 1 foot apart, they will grow together and they will form a weed-free barrier, which is fantastic because nobody wants to pull weeds. They're also hardy down to zone 3, and as perennials, they'll come back every year. I really do love daylilies, just not so sure about these. Tell me in the comments what you think. Do you like these lies and lipstick daylilies? Am I being too hard on them? And do you think I should just build a new bed for them? Or should I sell them? Or a little bit of both? If you're not already a subscriber, I would love to have you join my gardening journey. I'll let you know what I plan to do. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see what Ollie has to say about it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.